Winning the Samuel B. Earle Award has been a true honor for me this year. It definitely serves as validation for all the hard work and dedication that I've put in over the last 4 years here at Clemson. And I definitely can't thank my friends and my family enough for all of the support that they've given me, because I definitely would not have been able to do it without them. One of my proudest moments has been through my role as an ambassador with the biomedical engineering department. Every Friday I get to do a tour and show some prospective students our department, kind of what goes on in our major. One of the biggest ways I've changed since coming to Clemson has definitely been being more outgoing and being more open to do new things. Once I started joining some clubs like the Phi Delta Epsilon pre-medical fraternity that I'm in, as well as doing things like intramural sports and also tutoring, I've gotten to meet just a lot of great people who have been able to show me things that I'm interested in, who I can connect with, who have similar interests as me. So I think that's been great, and I think I can definitely use those new skills really in anything, but especially whenever I go to work, hopefully as a doctor in the workforce. I'll be able to use those interpersonal skills to connect with other people and make new connections that ways as well.